Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I am your teacher, Dr. Khurram Shehzad. I am from National University of Modern Languages and I have been making videos on parts of speech. So today I intend to make another video on adverbs. As I have divided my videos in two or three parts so far as nouns or pronouns are concerned, I will be doing the same in adverbs also. An adverb is a word that describes or gives more information about a verb. Dear students, we know that adjective is a word which describes noun. Adjective is a word which tells us more about nouns or pronouns. On the other hand, adverb is a word which describes the verb. But it also describes an adjective. It means that adverb can modify a verb or an adjective or another adverb or even the entire or complete sentence. So adverb is a word which can add meaning to adjective, to the entire or complete sentence, to another adverb, or it can modify the verb as well. The word adverb comes from the Latin ad, which means in addition, and verbum, which means word. We should remember adverb usually answer the following questions. Where? Home. I went home. Where did you go? I went home. So home is adverb of place. Where? When? When it means time. Yesterday. We met yesterday. So yesterday is telling us about time. How? Slowly. The turtle moves slowly. You should run slowly. So slowly is telling us about run. It is telling us about moves. The turtle moves slowly. How? Adverb of manner. How often? Sometimes. Sometimes it stops responding, or it stops responding, or it sometimes stops responding. So usually adverbs of frequency, they come before the main verb. How long? Temporarily. She is staying with us temporarily. How long is she going to stay with us? Temporarily. How likely? Surely. Our team will surely win. To what degree? Very. She was very pleased. An adverb can describe a verb. She runs quickly. So here it is describing a verb. An adverb can describe an adjective. She is so beautiful. Beautiful is adjective. And so is telling us about the word beautiful. Beautiful, which is an adjective. So is adding meaning to the word adjective, that is beautiful. An adverb can describe another adverb. She smokes very rarely. So rarely is an adverb, but very rarely, very is telling us about another adverb. An adverb can describe an entire sentence. Obviously, you don't have to come. So obviously is telling us about the complete sentence. So it is an adverb of sentence. Well, dear students, usually adverbs are formed from adjectives. You should remember this thing. For example, kind is adjective, kindly is adverb, happy is adjective, happily is adverb, wonderful is adjective, wonderfully is an adverb, loud is adjective, loudly is an adverb, beautiful is adjective, and beautifully is an adverb, sweet is an adjective, and sweetly is an adverb. Many adverbs end with ly. You make these adverbs by adding ly to adjectives. This is what I have just done. Some words that end in ly are not adverbs. You should also remember this thing. Some adjectives end in ly too. So there are certain adjectives, they also end in ly. It does not mean that they are adverbs. So you will have to see that how they are used in the sentence. Some adjectives end in ly too. For example, Sam was feeling very lonely. So lonely is an adjective which is telling us about Sam. So Sam is feeling very lonely. So very lonely, very is adverb here, but lonely is adjective. Ahmed is lonely. She was wearing a lovely dress. So dress is a noun and lovely is an adjective. So lovely is telling us about dress. So here lovely is adjective. It was a very lively party. Lively party means full of entertainment, full of life. So party, what kind of party? Lively. So party is a noun and lively is an adjective here. Now we should talk about kinds of adjectives. Manner, place, time, frequency or purpose or reason. Manner, it describes in which manner an action is done. Place, it describes where an action is done. So when a word tells us about the place, we are going to get the answer of the question where. Time, it describes when an action is done. So when a word tells us about the time, it means that we are talking about adverb of time. Frequency, it shows how many times an action is done. He frequently visits us. Frequently, it means quite often, many a time. Purpose or reason, it describes the purpose or reason for the action, that why some kind of action is done. We have adverbs of quantity or degree and affirmation or negation. It shows how much or in what degree or to what extent, and which says yes if it is yes and no if it is no, affirmation or negation. Adverbs of place. Some adverbs and adverb phrases answer the question where. They are called adverbs of place. The boys are playing upstairs. Where? Upstairs. So upstairs is an adverb of place. The dog is in the garden. Where? In the garden. So in the garden is an adverb of place. We are going to New York City on our school trip. Where? New York City. So that is adverb of place. It's very sunny but cold outside. Where? Outside. So outside is an adverb of place. I have lived here for about 2 years. Where? Here. Adverb of place. English and German are closely related. Closely. Is Mark still in bed? Still in bed. His children go everywhere with him. Everywhere. Adverb of place. Adverb of manner. Some adverbs and adverb phrases describe the way people do things, the way people perform actions. For example, the girl answered all the questions correctly. How? Correctly answered. He was driving carelessly. Driving. How? Carelessly. The plane landed safely. How? Safely. It is telling us about landed. Ramu plays guitar skillfully. How? Skillfully. Plays guitar skillfully. Adverb of manner. These are some more examples. They watched carefully. The flower was beautifully made up. Beautifully made up. She seemed faintly. The team played wonderfully. Played wonderfully. Now, adverbs of frequency. Some adverbs and adverb phrases answer the question how often an action is done. They are called adverbs of frequency. The children always go to school on the bus. Always go to school. 100% time. And adverbs of frequency, they come before the main verb. So always is coming before go. Always go. I'll never make that mistake again. I will. Will is helping verb and make is main verb. So before main verb, I will never make, never, never, ever. I clean my bedroom every day. Every day usually comes at the end of the sentence. Dad polishes his shoes twice a week. But words like always, never, frequently, rarely, usually they come before the main verb. Adverbs of time. Some adverbs and adverb phrases answer the question when. They are called adverbs of time. The train has already left. Already left. When? Already. We moved into our new house last week. When did we move? Last week. So last week is an adverb of time. Our favorite TV program starts at 6 o'clock. When? At 6 o'clock. So at 6 o'clock is an adverb of time. I am going to my new school tomorrow. When? Tomorrow. So tomorrow is an adverb of time. We shall now begin to work. Now is adverb of time. He called here a few minutes ago. When? A few minutes ago. I have spoken to him here. No. Remember, there is a mistake here. The word yesterday is used with past simple tense. Yesterday is not used with present perfect tense. So it should be I spoke to him yesterday. I spoke to him yesterday. In present perfect tense, definite time is never used. So I spoke to him yesterday, not I have spoken to him yesterday. Wrong. I spoke to him yesterday. He comes here daily. When? Daily. Mr. Gupta formerly lived here. Formerly. When? Formerly. Adverbs of quantity or degree. It shows how much or in what degree or to what extent. He was too careless. Too careless. The sea is very stormy. Very stormy. I am rather busy. Rather busy. Very busy. I am fully prepared. Fully prepared. How much? To what degree? These mangoes are almost ripe. Almost ripe. To what extent? Adverbs of reason. The adverb which tells about a reason is called adverb of reason. He is hence humble to refute the charge. Hence. He therefore left the school. Therefore. Reason. Adverbs of affirmation and negation, which says yes if it is yes and no if it is no. I don't know. Don't. Surely you are mistaken. Surely. He certainly went. Certainly. These are some more examples of adverbs. She sings sweetly. He speaks quite clearly. She shouts loudly. She smiled cheerfully. The traffic was moving slowly. She writes neatly. We waited patiently to see the doctor. Tortoise walks slowly. Slowly is adverb of manner. We will have our semester exam on April 1st, adverb of time. When? Adverb 1st April. The accident happened near the highway. Where? Near the highway. Highway, adverb of place. At least twice a week I used to go for temple. Twice a week. How frequently? Twice a week, adverb of frequency. We will go for a picnic just for enjoyment. Enjoyment purpose. Why? The sea is very stormy. Degree. Very stormy. Surely you are mistaken. Affirmation. Surely. So try this exercise. His face was dirty and he was dressed in old clothes. In what clothes? Old clothes. Have you ever been in a plane? Frequency. Ever. Frequency. She was so ill that she missed the school for a week. Duration. Time. For a week. I did some homework last night and finished it this morning. When? This morning. He went outside to play. Outside where? Outside, adverb of place. Dad takes the dog for a walk every day. Frequency. How often? Every day. Sally left her pencil case on the bus. Where? On the bus, adverb of place. She speak clearly so everyone can hear you. Manner, clearly. How? Speak clearly. So dear students, in our today's lecture, I have talked about adverbs and I have given you some important information about adverbs. That how we can recognize adverbs, how we can make adverbs from adjectives, and how how many kinds of adverbs do we have in English. In my second video of adverbs, I will talk about some of the very important points. Thank you very much.